In this small coastal town, the ocean was everything to the people. It was their provider, their home, and their lineage. They loved the sea, and the sea loved them back. The folks here didn't live in massive mansions, but they possessed a profound peace of mind. Living amidst this tranquility was a truly good-hearted man who was always ready to lend a helping hand to anyone in the community. His name was Arthur.
Arthur, that's enough painting for today. That old motorboat looks so shiny now, it looks brand new. Come on inside and have some coffee.
No, Mary. We've got to keep old Betsy looking beautiful. That's how she takes good care of us out there on the water. Right, Ethan, my boy?
Yeah, Dad, but honestly, I still think we should swap this old wooden boat for a modern fiberglass one with a small, powerful engine. Then we could venture much further out into the deep sea.
It's not about going far, son. It's about taking just enough of what the sea gives us and coming back home happy. This boat belonged to my father. She's like a part of my own soul. I'll keep sailing her until the day I die.
Arthur's life was incredibly simple. He didn't harbor grand, greedy ambitions. All he ever wanted was to live peacefully by the ocean he loved, alongside his family. But there was someone in this very town who envied that peaceful life. It was Mr. Sterling, a wealthy local businessman who was eyeing all the beachfront properties to build a massive commercial port.
Well, Arthur, still slapping paint onto that ancient piece of driftwood? I've told you a dozen times, sell me this house and your little plot of land. With the money I'm offering, you could easily move to the city, get your son a high-paying corporate job, and live a life of luxury. What do you say?
Mr. Sterling, I've told you more than 10 times already, it's not for sale. This is my home, this is my ocean, and I am going nowhere.
Your ocean? Come on, man. Do you actually think this place belongs to you? Just give it a year or two. I'm going to buy up this entire coastline and build a massive luxury tourist hotel right here. When that happens, there won't be any room left for your old wooden boats. Take my advice and sell now. Otherwise, you'll end up penniless, begging on the streets.
We'll see about that. Until then, I'll stay right here with my boat. Good day to you, Mr. Sterling.
Just remember, Arthur, don't assume the ocean will always stay this calm and gentle for you.
Mr. Sterling didn't just say those words casually. There was a chilling, ominous underlying threat in his voice. And that very night, the ocean began to change. Mother Nature, who usually embraced them, turned furious, raging like a monster that night. For the first time in their lives, the townsfolk were absolutely terrified. They huddled inside their homes, praying to God to spare their lives as the storm battered the coast. Inside their small cottage, Arthur, Mary, and Ethan were trembling with fear. Suddenly, a massive gust of wind tore right through their roof, ripping part of it away.
Oh my God, Arthur, the roof is collapsing. What are we going to do? I'm so scared.
Don't be scared.
It sounded like a giant snapping solid timber in half. Arthur's face instantly went pale. He knew exactly what that sound meant. He threw the door open and rushed out into the storm.
Betsy, my boat!
In a single night, a town that once overflowed with peace was turned into a place of absolute despair. The people had lost their homes. But for a true fisherman, losing his boat is far more devastating than losing his house. Because a house is just where you sleep, but a boat is how you survive. It is your entire livelihood.
Your boat is gone, and your house is half destroyed. You're ruined. But look, I'm a generous man. I can help you all out. I can offer loans to the whole town to buy new boats and rebuild your homes. Of course, the interest rates will be quite high. Or we can go with my original offer. Sign your land deeds over to me and move to the city.
The desperate townsfolk felt they had no other choice. Many of them signed Mr. Sterling's loan ledger. By doing so, they essentially signed away their freedom, becoming indebted to him for life. Arthur was the only one who stubbornly shook his head. "I won't take your loans, and I will never abandon my town." Yet, deep down, his heart was heavy with grief. He had lost everything. All he wanted now was to find at least a single piece of wood from his old boat to keep as a memorial. As he was clearing away a fallen pine tree near the shore, he noticed something strange caught underneath it, tangled in his old, torn fishing nets. It was a massive, peculiar, boulder-like object. It was a large, dark grayish block with a waxy texture.
Dad, what is that? It looks like a rock, but it's way too light to be one. And wow, it has a really strange scent.
Yeah, it's an amazing aroma. It smells like a mix of the deep ocean and sweet flowers. I've never seen anything like this in my entire life.
Arthur, where have you found this?
Cap, the storm washed this up on the shore. It's a very strange rock.
A rock? You fool, this is no rock. This is the legendary treasure of the deep sea. The world calls this ambergris. It is worth far more than its weight in gold. High-end perfume companies use this to make the most luxurious scents on Earth. What you have found here is a fortune worth 10 times this entire town. But heed my warning. Do not tell a single soul about this. Especially not Mr. Sterling. The promise of wealth drives men to madness and violence. Hide this where no one can ever find it.
That night, Arthur's family couldn't sleep a wink. Tucked away in a corner of their damaged cottage lay one of the most valuable treasures on Earth. In the blink of an eye, they had the power to become incredibly wealthy. But just as the old captain had warned, along with the immense wealth came an overwhelming sense of fear and anxiety that filled their home. Over the next few days, Arthur acted differently. He spent his time thinking. He hadn't taken a loan from Sterling, yet he wasn't making any moves to rebuild his boat either.
Look at Arthur. He's hiding something. He didn't take my money, yet he doesn't look ruined or grieving at all. He must have found money somewhere. Go spy on him and find out what he's keeping locked inside that house at night. A rock? What kind of rock? Wait, I remember talking to a marine analyst from the city. He mentioned that massive Atlantic storms can sometimes wash ambergris onto the beaches. That's got to be it. That simpleton has no idea he's sitting on millions of dollars. Arthur, get out here. You're deceiving this entire town. You're hoarding a secret fortune while the rest of us suffer in the wake of the storm.
What fortune? I'm not hiding anything.
Then bring out that massive ocean treasure you have locked inside your house. Listen up, everyone. Arthur found a piece of ambergris worth millions, and he's keeping it all to himself to get filthy rich. While our boats are wrecked and we are drowning in debt, he's sitting there laughing at us. Is that fair to any of you?
Envy is a poisonous thing. In a matter of seconds, the very neighbors who had been Arthur's lifelong friends turned into a hostile mob. The moment they heard the words, "getting rich alone," their shared grief transformed into bitter anger, directed entirely at Arthur.
He's right, Arthur. You can't keep that for yourself. The storm brought it in. It belongs to the whole community.
Yeah, you need to sell it, pay off our debts to Sterling and buy us new boats.
All right, all right. I wasn't trying to hide it. I only realized its true value yesterday. Yes, it is worth a fortune. Just as Mr. Sterling says, I could sell this and become a multimillionaire. But I have no desire to be rich if my own neighbors and brothers are going to look at me with hatred. Mr. Sterling, you can take this to your buyers in the city and sell it, but only if you agree to my strict conditions. Do we have a deal?
Yes, absolutely. What are your conditions?
Every single dollar from this sale must be brought back here and counted publicly in front of the town council and our local priest.
All right. Now that the money is here, take your share, Arthur, and sign your land over to me. I told you I'd make you a rich man.
I'm sorry to disappoint you, Mr. Sterling, but my plans have changed.
Arthur walked over and took Mr. Sterling's debt ledger. He took the cash from the treasure and paid off the debts of every single family in the town, including all the predatory interest.
Fine. The debts are cleared. What about the rest of the money?
The rest goes toward our community's future. Ethan, you wanted to build state-of-the-art boats, didn't you? This money won't just build one boat for us. It's enough to build a brand new heavy-duty commercial fishing boat for every single family that lost one in the storm.
That day, Mr. Sterling realized he could never truly defeat Arthur. Because while Sterling tried to use money to buy and enslave people, Arthur used money to set them free. Some time passed, and the harbor became beautiful once again, but it looked quite different now. Lined up across the docks were 20 identical, top-of-the-line, sturdy new fishing vessels. Ethan was proudly managing the local shipyard. Arthur could have used that ocean treasure to become one of the wealthiest men in the country. Instead, he chose to enrich his entire community. Defeated, Mr. Sterling abandoned his dream of a luxury hotel and left the town for good. He knew he could never control a united, independent community that owed him absolutely nothing.
Are you happy now? You could have bought yourself a massive luxury yacht with that money.
I could never enjoy a luxury yacht alone while watching my neighbors starve, Ethan. This is true happiness. Looking out and seeing all of us heading out to sea together. All right, crew, are we ready? Let's bring in a massive catch today so the whole town can celebrate tonight.
The storm had taken everything they owned, but the ocean returned something far more valuable in its place. It brought them solidarity and unity, things that money could never buy. That day, Arthur truly understood that real wealth isn't about what you possess. It's about what you share with others.